Keithley Jones is before the criminal courts in the U.S.V.I. charged with child abuse, aggravated rape in the first degree, and unlawful sexual contact in the first degree. Jones was arrested following a report made by a minor child and her mother who presented themselves at the Juan F Luis Hospital in March of this year. The child was interviewed in the presence of her mother and told authorities that she was being raped by an adult male relative identified as Jones. She said that the abuse had begun 2 years prior and told of a letter that she wrote detailing what he had done to her. She gave that letter to a sibling, she said, who then passed it on to her mother. That's when her mother brought her to seek medical attention. An examination at the time found no sign of abrasions, lacerations, or trauma to the vagina. Medical professionals did not process a rape kit for the girl since she said she was not penetrated. What she did say, however, was that Jones had begun by hugging her. While she thought that the older male relative was being too nice, the girl said at the time that he was not touching her inappropriately. He was, however, reportedly buying her food and giving her money secretly without her mother's knowledge. Eventually, the girl said Jones began calling her over to his house, where he did begin touching her inappropriately, fondling her breasts, buttocks, and vulva before engaging her in oral sex. The girl said she followed instructions from Jones not to tell anybody what was happening and told authorities he reassured her that nobody would know what they were doing. Police made contact with Jones on March 14th to interview him about the girl's allegations, and he agreed to coordinate with his attorney. However, when the scheduled date for that interview rolled around, Jones was a no-show, saying that his attorney had a court date and thus would not be able to attend. He told police that he had been advised not to provide a statement, upon which law enforcement told him that he could simply sign and date the advice of rights form, indicating that he declined to offer a statement. Jones reportedly promised to come in to do that, but he did not turn up and was subsequently arrested. In court on Friday, Jones was assessed bail in the sum of $50,000, with a judge ruling that he would have to post $1,000 in cash and sign an unsecured bond for the remainder. He would also need to present a suitable third-party custodian to secure release. Jones must report to the probation office weekly, is not permitted to leave St. Croix without court permission, and must maintain a distance of at least 1,000 feet from the victim with no contact between her or any witnesses in the matter. Jones's passport was confiscated by the court to enforce his travel restrictions.